For Mayo.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister. Yesterday, ahead of today's federal budget, the government announced $200 million of federal funding for transport infrastructure for the Hahndorf Township and surrounding district traffic issues. Deputy Prime Minister, can you confirm that Central Alliance has negotiated $15 million of that $200 million for the solution to the Verdun interchange traffic challenges? And would you please provide further details of this project for my community? Thank you.
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Mayo for her advocacy for Mr Speaker for her constituents and her advocacy for easing traffic congestion and making sure that people get home sooner and safer, making sure they get where they need to be sooner and safer. And that's what the Liberals and Nationals have done all the way through with our $100 billion rolling infrastructure plan. Yesterday, $7.5 billion added new money to what we're doing, Mr Speaker. $625 million for South Australia. I'll get to the specific details of your question, member for Mayo. 11 new projects announced in that initiative yesterday. One existing, the Goodwood Torrens freight passenger road rail junction there with grade separation, Mr Speaker. But more specifically to the member's question, she is no doubt very pleased with the $200 million commitment announced for the Hahndorf Township Improvements Project. And this will address, as she says, access issues from the southeastern freeway into the region. It's a great region. It's a great tourism region. Been there myself. Know true well all about this particular region and know why the member for Mayo comes to this place and advocates hard for it. It includes the Verdun and Hahndorf townships. We fully funded the Hahndorf Strategic Planning Study, which is due to be completed very, very soon by the South Australian Government, which will detail the scope and the design of the most appropriate solution for the region. Because when this federal government does a project, we put the planning, we put the scoping, we put the detailed design into the project, not like those opposite when they
Deputy
had the
Prime
opportunity.
Minister will pause for a second. The member for Rankin, I've asked him to stop interjecting 4 or 5 times. Just can I say to him that the week is young? Just cease interjecting. Okay, you're interjecting constantly and loudly. The Deputy Prime Minister has the call.
Right, Mr Speaker.
No, the Deputy Prime Minister.
I'm just giving him a bit of advice, Mr Speaker, but I'll get back to the— we fully funded the Hahndorf Strategic Planning Study, as I say. And in addition, we're already investing hundreds of millions of dollars into the member's electorate. And I know how appreciative she is, but moreover how appreciative her constituents are for those measures. $200 million towards the Princess Highway corridor in South Australia. And I speak with Corey Wingard, the minister, very regularly. I know he is also aware of the project that, to which the member refers and to which she has advocated. I know the Premier, Stephen Marshall, who has been a tower of strength, I have to say, through COVID-19, Mr Speaker. He has. And we speak on a weekly basis about infrastructure needs in South Australia, about what is needed for that fine state. More than $29 million through community programs for the seat of Mayo, and more than $6 million for the Building Better Regions Fund. And again, $200 million towards that fund, round 5 being announced as part of this budget. That's delivery in action. I look forward to having further discussions with the member for Mayo about projects in her area.